Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower5000 here today bringing you the Lumbridge beginner achievements. The only requirements for this achievement set is you must have completed the Restless Ghost quest. The items you require are an empty pot which can be obtained during this, a bucket of water which can also be obtained during this, 1 clay, 1 wheat which can also be obtained during this, around 100 coins, and then a raw shrimp. Notes that there are no enemies to defeat during this achievement set. Do note that there is 24 achievements that need to be completed to complete the beginner set. I will not be doing all of these in a numerical order. Instead, I'll be doing this by zones and trying to complete this set the fastest way possible. Do note that if you are looking for a specific achievement, I've gone ahead and put all the numbers, names and descriptions of each achievement in the description below, so you can just skip forward to that timestamp to save you some time. So once you're ready, you want to make your way to the top of the Lumbridge Castle. Once you arrive at the start point, you want to go to the north of the bank, and on the northern wall there is a ladder which you want to go ahead and climb up. Once you've climbed up here, you want to go over and raise the flag which is on the eastern part of this roof. Wind the flag up and that'll be the first 2 achievements complete as shown on screen and in your all chat dialogue. From here, what you want to do is climb down the ladder to your north and then go down 1 floor using the staircase to your north. You then want to go south and you want to enter into the Duke's bedroom and then go ahead and speak with the Duke himself. Select option number 3, what happened to the castle, and then select option number 1, can you give me a quick summary? And then there we go, that should be the second achievement complete. From here, what you want to do is climb down the staircase and then go out to the front of the castle where the lodestone is located. Go ahead and speak with the Lumbridge Sage. And then select option number 2, tell me about the town of Lumbridge. Then just select option number 3, goodbye, and that'll be the third achievement complete. From here, what you want to do is follow the path to the north and you will see the Doom Sayer, which you want to go ahead and speak with. Continue through the dialogue, and then select option number 2, not right now. And then that is another achievement complete. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to turn to our south and then we're going to go into the church. Go ahead and open up the church, and then you want to go ahead and climb up the ladders to the very highest point you possibly can. And then up here there should be a bell which you want to go ahead and ring. And that's us completed another achievement, Ring My Bell. From here, what you want to do is climb back down the 2 ladders into the church, and then you want to go ahead and play the organ in the church, which is up against the northern wall. For this, you will get a short cutscene, which if you hit escape, you can go ahead and skip. That's us now completed another achievement, Tinkle the Ivories. Now you want to go ahead and speak with the father, who should be at the south of the church. Continue through his chat until you get some options. You want to select option number 1, can you change my gravestone? You then want to go ahead and select a gravestone out of the list. It doesn't matter which one you choose, but do note they do cost money, so you might want to go for something relatively cheap. I'm going to go for the flag. I'm going to set that active, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue through. And now we have managed to complete another achievement, a grave consideration. Make sure you actually verify you get this one because there is a known glitch. The glitch is that sometimes this doesn't record, so you might have to do this once or twice, or go ahead and choose a different gravestone to make sure you actually get this achievement. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to head south through the graveyard and then out of the other side. You're then going to see some docks. You're going to go ahead and cross these docks over to the sand on the other side where Al Kharid is. And then you just want to go ahead and enter through the gate into Al Kharid itself. And then as we can see, we've completed another achievement, docking out. From there, what we want to do is return back over to the side of Lumbridge. And then you want to head slightly up to your northwest, in fact, over to a person called Ysondria. Go ahead and speak with. Select option number 2, no. And then you can just go ahead and ignore the remaining chat options. As we can see, we've now completed another achievement, the Nexus Has You. From here, what you want to do is head down to your south. This will take you over to where the mine area is. However, we're not actually interested in the mine. What you want to do is go ahead and cast your net to go ahead and catch some shrimp, which is what I'm doing on screen right now. With that done, we have completed another achievement, Shrimpin Ain't Easy. You then want to go ahead and enter into the mine area, and you want to go ahead and mine some copper ore. Don't worry if you don't have a pickaxe, because there should be one on your tool belt by default. Go ahead and mine 1 ore, and then that is another achievement complete. Take your pick. From here, what you want to do is head to the Wizard's Tower. This is quite some walk away and will take you a few moments to get there, but it is shown on screen. Once you arrive at the Wizard's Tower, you want to go ahead and enter on in. You then want to go ahead and right click on the beam and select top floor. You will then be teleported up to the top floor, and that has us completed another achievement, Tower Power. You then want to go ahead and descend this beam once more, and then you want to go back down to the bottom floor. And then from here, what you want to do is head directly north into the town of Draynor. Once you arrive in Draynor village, you want to go ahead and move over to your northwest into the village market. Just go ahead and stand in with the village market area, and that is us completed another achievement. Beware of Pigzilla. In with the village market, somewhere there will be the town creator. Go ahead and speak with. Select option number 3, talk about something else. And then select option number 2, tell me about the rules of Runescape. And there we go, that is another achievement completed, rules of engagement. Do note that you don't actually have to read through that. From here, head directly to your north. And then you want to start to move in between all of the buildings. You should come across this building here, which has a pottery icon. It also inside has a pottery oven and a pottery wheel. At this stage, you should have clay in your inventory. However, if you don't, I'll show you how to get clay in a second, and then you'll have to come back and repeat these steps that I'm about to tell you. What you want to do is use your bucket of water on the clay. This should give you some soft clay and should complete another achievement, just add water. You then want to right click, use soft clay, and then you want to go ahead and use it on the potter's wheel, which is up against the western wall. You then want to go ahead and mould a pot unfired. This will complete another achievement called Very Potter. Finally, what you want to do is go ahead and use this pot unfired on the pottery oven. And then that's going to go ahead and complete another achievement called Hotpot. From here, what you want to do is head over to your northeast. Do note if you are a new account and you've not activated the lodestone, I'd highly recommend doing so right now. Do note that this is also an achievement, but not for the Lumbridge and Draynor achievement set. It's actually for the lodestone achievement set. Once you've done that, or if you're not doing that, just continue north, and then you want to enter into the grounds of Draynor Mansion. Once you step foot past the fence, you will complete another achievement in the courtyard. From here, you just want to go ahead and make your way to the east. And then you should come across some clay rocks. This is where we're getting the clay, so if you do not have any clay for those previous steps when we went ahead and made the pot, go ahead and mine some clay here and then return and go ahead and rewind the video and complete those 3 previous steps. Once you get some clay in your inventory, that is us completed another achievement called Clay More. You then want to go ahead and continue to your east. And then you should come across a windmill. If you do not have any wheat in your inventory, then go into the field and pick some wheat. If you already have some wheat in your inventory, then you want to go ahead and open the doors to the windmill and climb up to the top floor of the windmill. This should involve climbing up 2 ladders. You then want to go ahead and use your wheat on the hopper, and then just to the south of you there should be some hopper controls which you want to go ahead and operate once you've put your wheat into the hopper. You then want to go ahead and climb back down to the ground floor, and then there should be some flour in the flour bin which you want to go ahead and take. This will then complete another achievement, Grind My Gears. Do note that you might have also completed this achievement while completing the Cook's Assistant quest. You then want to leave the windmill and then continue along to your east. You will eventually reach a farm which you want to go ahead and open the gate. You then want to go ahead and open the door and then enter into the farmhouse itself. With this you should complete another achievement. Wait, that's not my sheep. From the farm you just want to head to your south, but actually go slightly to your southwest, following the route I'm taking, and we're en route to the fishing shop here. Once you arrive at the fishing shop, there's a big fish above the door. Go ahead and trade with Hank, the owner of the fishing shop. You then want to go ahead and sell one of your raw shrimp. If you're unsure of how to do this with the new interface, you want to select the sell tab. You then want to go over to the raw shrimp and then right click and select sell one. That should complete another achievement, the fruit of the sea. You then want to close out of that and head just to your east along 2 buildings to the general store. Enter into the general store. And then you want to go ahead and right click and trade with the shopkeeper. That will then complete another achievement, window shopping. As you can see at the bottom of my all chat log, it says congratulations, you've completed Lumbridge set tasks beginner, given by Explorer Jack and Lumbridge for completing all beginners tasks in Lumbridge. With this message, you should have completed all of the tasks. If you want to go ahead and have a look, you want to select the heroes icon, you then want to go to achievements, and then you want to come into Lumbridge. You should then be able to go ahead and have a look through the tasks which you've done and the ones which you've not done. Once you're ready and you want to go ahead and collect your rewards, make your way to the location shown on screen, which is the building to the west of the general store in Lumbridge. Once you arrive, go ahead and speak with Explorer Jack, continue through his chat, and then select option number 1, I'd like to ask about achievements and task rewards, and then he will give you the reward, which is the Explorer's Ring 1. What this does is this gives you 1 charge per day to replenish 50% run energy. With all these remaining options, you can just close out of them. Thanks very much for watching this video. Please leave a like rating and subscribe if you are new around here. Go down into that description below where there is much more details about this task set. There's also links to my Patreon, Twitter and Discord, which if you can support me on any of those, then that would be wonderful. And that's all for this video, ladies and gentlemen, so thanks very much for watching. My name is Hightower5000, and I'm out.